The specs of the Google Pixel 4 and 4 XL have just leaked, and they actually make the phone look really interesting. It also looks like if Apple is working on a foldable iPad that's actually not the foldable iPhone that we expected, and new case renders of the Huawei Mate 30 Pro bring a different and weird camera array. I'm Jaime Rivera, and wouldn't it be great if Samsung would delete all those, videos where they mocked other companies for killing the headphone jack? Oh, they did? Oh, all right. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with deals. If you're in the market for a very inexpensive Galaxy Note, it's not the Note 10, it's not the Note 9. Galaxy Note 8 on Amazon is currently for $470, but this is the 64GB variant, and we're talking about the Exynos variant as well, which is interesting. But yeah, I mean, if you're looking for the Note 8, I love that phone and everything but the battery life and the placement of the fingerprint scanner. It was still a decent phone. You can learn more in the description. Now, other official news have to do with Apple and the fact that the company has just launched another public beta for iOS 13 and iPadOS and, everyone. It brings no major improvements over the last beta other than bug fixes and some new features like a photo editing interface, a volume HUD, and a dark mode for Apple Music. Really, by this time, Apple, it works fine on my iPad. How about if you just launch the official variant? Hopefully that's going to come very soon. And since we're talking about Apple, how about if we discuss the future of Face ID, which apparently is, well, there were rumors that they were going to die on iOS, but now the rumors are that it's going to be adopted by the Mac. A new patent suggests that Apple might be installing it very soon. The first sensor would detect when someone is close to the computer when it's asleep. Then the secondary sensor or the camera would identify if it's a person or an object. If it detects a person, it will turn on to its normal operating state. It could also be used for other authentications as well. Whatever the case may be, I hope it launches soon, as I do enjoy Face ID on my iPad. Now let's talk about Huawei and the Mate 30 Pro. We covered some recent leaks of case renders of the possible Mate 30 design, but now that we see the Mate 30 Pro, it's well, let's just say it's interesting. We still see the 3 or 4 cameras and an oddly squared flash, and we see an extra sensor on the side below the speaker that we don't know if it's a time of flight sensor or a microphone or what. Now, hopefully we're expecting the Mate 30 Pro to launch anytime soon, though we don't know what markets or what the case will be with that phone, so we'll keep you posted on that one as well. And let's move back to Apple for a bit. We were talking about their foldable iPhones as part of the rumors recently, but now apparently it's not going to be a foldable iPhone necessarily. A new report claims that Apple will be releasing a foldable product by 2021, but this is actually going to be more like an iPad and will be followed by a foldable iPhone eventually. The report claims that the price is still the hardest part to pin down and that Apple is steadily working on the product. UBS conducted a survey and people are willing to pay $600 or more for a foldable phone, which is probably the most hilarious report because $600 is not even what an iPhone costs right now. So what? Seriously? I found that report funny, but anyways, we'll see what happens. And finally, the hottest news today have to do with the Google Pixel 4, Pixel 4 XL, because, we've been covering the rumors and we've never really been so excited about these until now that we get to hear about specs. According to a new report, the Google Pixel 4 has a 5.7-inch display, while the Pixel 4 XL will have a 6.3-inch display. They will both have Full HD Plus resolution, but at 90 Hz, and these are OLEDs. The cameras will be of 12 megapixels in the main sensor and 16 megapixels in the telephoto lens. And the other specs include a Qualcomm Snapdragon 855, 6 GB of RAM, 64 or 128 gigs of storage, gesture control like the one we got teased in that Soli clip, a 2800 mAh battery on the small one, and a 3700 one on the XL. So yes, they're kind of mixed. Some of the specs are great, some of the specs are not. We hopefully will get something better than what we've seen in rumors, but let us know in the comments down below. You've seen the Note 10 now. We're expecting other phones to come out. Is the Google Pixel 4 a device that's on your radar? Because in my case, I kind of depend on the phone for Google Fi, but it's not like if I find them to be the greatest. That's just me. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to both our channels, English and Spanish, for more videos like this one. Also, follow us on social medias. Our extended coverage happens on Instagram, and also follow my personal handles for, an insight of what I do with these phones. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.